Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I don't want that. Except that. Channel. Hello, hello. Oh. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Okay, what am I going to do? I don't know what I want to do. Where are my little? Hello, hello, hello. Oh. Why is the camera all funky? There we go. Sorry about that. The camera down. Move this way for the grandkids. Try to get that light up here. There we go. That looks pretty good. Just come on. Do something. Okay. Let's make a funky page layout. How's that sound? Let's see. What do we want to use? Let's try. So what's everybody doing? So let's test out these. I got these paints from the Dollar Tree. They're rich art. And I got crack the flavor color they got. So let's play with them. Let's see what we do. Ooh! Drop it, stop. Sorry, waking the dead. I'll pick that up right away. Or I won't remember where it is. And that won't be good. Oh, for love of Jesus. Dropping everything. Okay. So I think I got every color at the Dollar Tree. Hi! Has. Let's play with them. So there's like this purple. And there's like this red. There's a couple different shades because that's like a red too. Oh no, that's not it. Well, yeah, it is. Red oxide and scarlet. The colors are actually on the side. Violet. Magenta. Medium green. Deep blue. Yellow. Deep yellow. Of course, black. And deep brown. Hello. So let's see how they. I used a few colors and I thought they worked pretty good. So. And with me doing mixed media, I use so much paint. So if I can find good cheap paint, I'm all for it. Eating your McDonald's yet? It made me hungry. But my husband, every came up to take me to McDonald's to kick my butt. He has to be to work in the morning. And I'm just using the same brush. Because it makes media, I don't care. I'm just spreading paint on the page. Anyways, it's kind of gives me a mixture look. So we got the purple and the red, or purple and the magenta. Not McDonald's. Oh, KFC. Oh, I won't eat there. Won't eat at a KFC anymore. Won't do it. Do a little green on the edge here. Kind of made it into a gray with the colors. But that's all right. Kid cooks it. There you go. Probably, if my kid cooked it, I'd probably eat it there too. Then I'd eat it. Let's do a yellow. Do a yellow. Is yellow even open? Oh yeah. Say hi. Don't be shy. There's 4 people watching. Who's lurking? I like lurkers. I'm okay with lurkers. I need orange. See? Kind of cool looking. Half the time when I get doing in one of these books, I don't know what I'm doing. I have an idea in my head, but I don't have the finish, like the thought in my head, like what's it going to be when it's done? No clue. No clue at all. Oh, this one I didn't even open yet. Okay. I just bought a few at a time in the last couple weeks. When I went to the Dollar Tree, I'd grab one bottle here, one bottle there. It's kind of orangey red to me, not red. All right, got the paint on. Let's get it dry. Dries fast. Hi, Aaron. How are you? Poor book. It's already falling apart. My next one. I got this little book and I just sold all the pages. And once it's full, I got an old planner I'm going to use next. Not tired? For show us. Need you and I both. I mean, right now I could probably go lay on my pillow and I'd stare at the ceiling and watch crime stories until I fell asleep at 4 o'clock. That's how I am. Doesn't matter. I'm tired, but I'm not tired. I ain't tired enough to sleep. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I'll just sit here and go blah, 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 blah. Thank you. They're all Dollar Tree paints. I've been picking these up. They're arcology, acrylic, whatever that word right there. I mean, you get. Can't read that. Oh man, let me get my magnifying glass. 4 Florence ounces for $1. Yeah, I lay there and listen to my husband snore. And they had a good rainbow. I mean, I think I got every color now because I've been picking like a bottle here, like at least 2 bottles every time I went. So I'm on a budget. So I got the whole rainbow. I think there are a few more I didn't get that weren't in. But for me and doing my mixed media. Hi, Dallas. For me doing my mixed media, I go through a lot of paint. So if I can find decent paint for $1 for Florence own, I'll buy it. Because I bought their other paint that's in tubes like, where is it? Like this. It was pretty good. So, all right. How are you? Does anyone have Michael's Crafts? Like Michael's Crafts? The store? Yeah, I have a Michael's Crafts store, Dallas. Tina, not too good. Yeah, you mean like? Are you meaning the store? Welcome back. Remember that show? Welcome back, Mr. Carter. No, I don't remember. But John was. I was little. I was young when that was on. Way young. I lost my uncle this week. Yes, the store. I have a Michael's, but I don't shop there as much as I used to. I shop more at Hobby Lobby than any store. My Michael's, it's like, oh, they don't got mixed media stuff, for one. They don't sell my Delusion anymore. Neither does Hobby Lobby, but I find better deals at Hobby Lobby than I do at my Michael's lately. And they don't have a Tim Holtz section at my Michael's yet. It's not anymore either. It's like, what the hell? Okay, we're gonna try. We'll go right there. Look how well I did. Mm. So, that's pretty good. I'm okay with that. Yeah, exactly. Well, they used to carry like Delusions at my Michael's, and they stopped. They hardly have any Jane Davenport at my. Can you guys see the bubbles or the little circles on there? Oh yeah. So that's this cool stamp I got. I won from Press from Teresa. I just love it. Bold print. I won that one, and she sent me hearts too. I can't wait. I just got another one from her. I can't wait to get it. Okay. Well, I think Laura's gonna like me because what the heck was I gonna say? Next week I'm going through my Halloween stuff and my Christmas stuff, and probably have some more de-stashes of that. Oh, I'm just waiting for my boxes to come in. I ran out of boxes and bags, so I'm waiting for them to come in. My channel is about me and the way scratching Texas lottery tickets. Oh, cool. Also, she's number one. Oh my, as I take it, Dallas Cowboy or Dallas Country Scratcher number one, two is you, and number one is her. I won't tell you where I live because I take it you like the Cowboys. Oh, that's cool. What am I paying away? My hubby's gonna make me a different paint holder. You heard it? Oh, I crashed all my paint the other night. Ah, no, this is my second channel, and I just like them. Oh, okay. I was like, maybe that's why you were. Are you from Dallas? Because I live in Green Bay, Wisconsin, so it's like go Pack, go, man. You like any team in this town besides Packer? You're walking on deadly streets. I swear to God. I don't like. Okay, I shouldn't say that. I'm not a big football fan. Okay. He bought me biscuits, and I knew this kid is for a reason. Yeah, I'm a cheesehead, but I don't watch. I rarely watch football. The thing is, I'll go out in the last 4 minutes just to see if they win. And then I'll go sit on my porch to watch all the fools come from the game. Because I'm 5.5 to 6 blocks. Oh, Bears fan. That's even worse than the Cowboys. But I'll sit on my front porch and watch all the idiots after the game. Because I live that close. They park on my road. But yeah, the Bears are a bad combo here, but it's like secular religious if you don't like the Packers up in my territory. I swear to Lord. I laughed because when I went to visit my uncle, he's in Oklahoma and he's a big Packer fan. And I'm like, so he says he hung up his Packer flags for us to find his house. Yep. Exactly. Yep. 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 A lot of them. But when I went to see my uncle in Oklahoma, he lives on a. He says, "I'll hang on my Packer fan, then you don't have to look for the address." I laughed so hard because he did. Okay. Whew, it's warm tonight. Yeah, it's a crime to a Bears fan. I have a family member liking the Vikings. Yeah. I just can't believe I listened. It was funny as I listened in my son put the scanner on my tablet, guys, and I'll sit here during a game and listen to the scanner. While people get in fights with the opposite team in town, the opposite fan. It's just crazy, just nuts. I went to preseason's game. I've never been to a real game, and I said to Scott, my husband, I'm like, I'd rather stayed home. I could have saw it better on the television. Because you can't afford a root. I don't know how people afford these tickets to these games. Crazy. Hi, crafting with the heart, Gloria. How you doing? Bima, it looks like you're gonna have so much fun at that warehouse sale. I would have to say, I would, like you said, you should take your husband with you because I'd absolutely lose my mind as I was looking at the Facebook page. I had you up on my laptop and I had that up on my tablet, and I was like, oh my god, I could see why you're hitting it. I would be going there too. Yeah, you're close to that. That's not how far is that a drive for you to get to Curly's? Oh, just over 5 hours. Oh, that's like me going to Chicago. Because it's like 3.5 hours to Chicago from where I live. If I go to Chicago, unless you don't drive the speed limit, it's like six. Gotcha. Well, Diamond, see, I don't drive because of my eye. So Diamond, I wanted to go to like a craft expo, and they had one in Madison and one in Chicago. So Diamond's like, Mom, we should make a weekend of it, or 3-4 days. Um, and I'm like, okay. So I was like, okay, I'm all excited because Diamond's gonna drive. She's gonna take me, And then I looked, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll take a class with like Diane, Tim Holtz, Diane Weekly. You have family in Milwaukee? Cool. And they weren't even at this one, so I was like, screw that, I'm not going. Well, after I looked up her classes, Diane Riley's classes, there's no way I could afford to do it anyways. Okay, it's kind of cool. I stayed home for the 4th and had to drug the scary dogs. Drug the scary dogs? Okay, I have to catch up on chat. Okay. Awesome. Okay, I missed what Aaron said. That's not too bad, just over 5 hours. That's fun. I stayed home. Oh boy. The dogs are afraid of fireworks. Gotcha. I gotta wash my glasses, guys. No wonder I can't read. I got a blotch right in the middle of my good eye. My daughter's dogs handled them really well. I was really surprised. I expected them to be, we're huskies, I expected them to be howling up a storm on the 4th of July because we pitched in because we had no fireworks locally. And so we pitched in. This guy pitched in with a neighbor guy where Diamond and my daughter lives, Diamond and Sam. And we gave 75. Diamond and Sam gave 200. Scott gave another 25. So we gave 100. And I bet you 30 people pitched in. They still didn't finish them off. So I guess one weekend we're doing another 4th of July. But I have a couple videos up. I didn't video too much, but there's a couple videos for the fireworks that did a good job. If you want to check out the fireworks on my channel, they were pretty. I told Scott, I said, you know what? This is the best seating I ever had for fireworks. I said they were right over us. How Eric they were going off. I said, yeah, I couldn't even get that in the city. Kids enjoyed it, and that was what it was all about. It was the kids. I could live without seeing fireworks, but it didn't make no sense to me that they canceled fireworks. Do you ever want some good paint markers at a reasonable price besides Costco pans, which are pricey? Are these Art Tools? Arty Tools? Art Tooly? However you say that. What's the name of them? Let me get it. Focus. I love them. I think I bought the whole set for like 20 some dollars. $1 a pen. Really, they work out great. Harry sat at the back of the door with fireworks. He loved them. I love your cat's name. Harry. I have a Lucy. She's a pain in the ass. My cat is. I don't exist. Matter of fact, is she across? Yeah, she's on the other side of the chair. Hi, Lisa. Hello. I watched my fireworks from my porch. My neighbor went crazy since the city canceled theirs. That's what this. I wasn't in town till almost 11:30, maybe 12 o'clock, and the neighbor was telling me that people were just all over, going nuts in town here. Sat at the window and watched the fireworks. He's freaking weird. That's funny. Hi, Jennifer. Well, you can't believe I'm on? Why not? It's 1:30. I'm always on late. Yep. No, hubby's sleeping. He works in the morning. But it's been so miserably hot. I can't sleep next to that man right now. and our bedroom air conditioner went to hell. It died. So right now we only have the one in the living room working, trying to work some air down the hallway until next week. Yeah. Of all the times to die is when our weather's warm. But I caught it. We could have caused a fire. Yeah. I went in and I was running and Scott was at work. And I went in and I could smell like that burning plastic on a cord, really bad. And I walked down the hall because I'm usually in my craft room all day. I mean, I don't watch TV. And if I watch something, it's usually on my laptop. So I'm locked in the house, nice and tidy. I got up to get something, and when I went down the hall, I could smell it. I don't know. We have air conditioner in our windows. We don't have central air. Our landlord's too cheap to put it in. We asked, but I could smell it. So then I looked in the living room, and then of course I looked in my craft room because I have a 5-plugger unit, and I knew right away air conditioner. So I unplugged it, and you could see from the air conditioner coming down the cord where it was like burning. Yeah. So it's been miserable sleeping. But the thing is the air conditioner in our bedroom. I couldn't tell you how old it is because it came from Scott's dad when he. Hi, Skylar. How are you? I haven't seen you in a long time, Skylar. I couldn't tell you how old that air conditioner in our room was. And Scott winterizes them and cleans them every year. So it's pretty old though. So we're gonna go buy one next paycheck. So he's got all the fans blowing on him, but him and I are so hot in bed. That's so bad. But body heat wise, I can't sleep next to him. I'm covered. Oh, there you go. Get it all. Plumber, a cable man, and your son. There we go. Get it covered there. Well, like Scott said, if this was our place, we'd have central air. Like Scott, I mean, if we really got too bad, I could go 6 houses down to my father-in-law's. He's got that nice central air. Smart move. Yep. One of my boys is a plumber. The younger one asked what I thought he should do. I told him HVAC. Now I got covered. There you go. You got the roofer. All right. That's too funny. Oh. See, Scott and I had this thing. It was going to be no touch savings 24 or 2020. You know, we set this goal for ourselves, no touch 2020. We weren't going to touch our savings. Well, we ended up touching our savings because our truck needed to work on it. Yeah, so Scott said knowing my husband, Tina, did you see my American tour this year? No, I was gone all weekend. Yeah, didn't have no. We did good because my husband worked through the COVID-19, so we didn't have to. But then we needed the truck work done. I know my husband, he'll probably go buy an air conditioner tomorrow on his way home from work. He was so hot on Sunday when I opened the door. I'm like, he didn't look as sweaty. And I'm like, you didn't look as sweaty. But see, he went out to Diamonds to get our coolers. He jumped in our pool. Our swimsuit was still in the truck. I'm like, why don't you look so hot? He goes, no. And I'm like, you went in the swimming pool. I knew I should have Diamond come and get me. But Lisa, you probably are getting the same weather we're getting, up in the 90s. Hot, humid, sucks. She works in cooking. I feel sorry for her. My husband's in a factory, man. I don't know how they can do it. How they manage. Sorry. Oh yeah, you'll like B Mod Lisa if you're not subbed to her already. She's cool to watch. Where is what I'm looking for? Okay, maybe it's not in this one. Yeah, it's been a hot year. So Lisa's in Lower Michigan. We're neighbors. We're stayed away from each other. So we basically get the same weather. If I look on a map and I see snow coming, I know it's in Michigan. It's coming my direction eventually. But I'm okay with it. 100 degrees? Damn. Well, yeah, yep. What temperature is it for me right now? It is 84 right now for me. Humidity. Come on. Load. Why? Oh, well, I gotta reset my phone. Why isn't. Okay. It is easy. Right now I'm at 75 with humidity. What the hell? 90% humidity. So I'm at, feels like 70. The humidity's at 95%. That's what I'm at right now. But it's clear out. I have to reset my phone. There. Okay. I was like, I'm still set out at knee highs, man, from a week ago. I don't even look at the temperature of the high. It's humidity. Yeah, it's the humidity. Armpit America. Yep, you're living in a desert. You live where all the bodies are buried from the mobsters. Mobsters. What am I creating? I'm just doing a little page layout. I'm looking for a person right now. I'm digging in my images off to the side. That's what I'm doing. It's just usually when I come on late, I just putz and talk. I'm on this late. See who's on. Chill. If I get it done, I get it done. If I don't, I don't. I have a whole bucket full of little things. These are all delusions. I sat one afternoon and cut every one of these out. It's kind of funky. Oh. Yeah, okay. 40%. Pretty. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Weird looking dog. Well, Lord, I need to go to bed. Why are you sleep deprived, Aaron? I just don't. See, some of these are so big I can't use them in this book, so I have to find the right one. Oh, damn, excuse me. Well, has anybody had headaches in the last week or week, 2 days, 3 days? I've had a slight headache for the last 3 days. And I even Googled my new medication they got me on. And that's not the side effect, so I don't know. But oh, I told Scott this. And I had to call because I can't take ibuprofen on this new medication I have. I had to call the pharmacist to find out if I could take Tylenol. Because I'm like, can I, I was like, what the hell can I take? Can't take, because I remember him telling me you can't take any ibuprofen with this medication. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, then I was like, what the hell am I supposed to do for a headache? I'm trying to find a body I want. Oh, this is so cool. I want that one. Where is that one? The whole country has a high pressure system. Everyone has headaches. Oh, okay. That could explain it. I will be doing a haul this weekend, sharing some projects. Awesome. I'm trying to get him out of Kentucky. Where are my verticals? Oh, you have vertical? I have vertical. My vertical hasn't acted up lately, so that's a good thing. Knock on wood. And I only have vertigo because of my eyesight. And I didn't know it was called that until the last couple of years. See, I'm legally blind in my left eye, and I have no peripheral vision in either side of my head. So I see nothing off to the side except shadow, if I can see even that. So, as my grandpa used to tell me, my world's upside down and sideways. See, we meet new friends. We always meet new friends. Yeah. Gloria's a sweetheart. If I ever win a lottery and I can build a house, I'm hiring Gloria to come and decorate it. I'm going to put her on a plane and let her have a shopping spree. Tell her my likes, dislikes, and likes and have her redo my house. Because, man, that woman can decorate, I tell you. Yep, it's all about friendship. At the end of the day, I consider everybody I talk to on my YouTube lives my friend. I may never meet you. I would love to meet you. Don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, you're all my friends. My husband been playing this game on Facebook. I don't know what it is, and I thought he was losing his mind talking to himself in the living room. He's actually playing a game where they can talk to each other on while they play the game. He's made some friends in the UK. I laughed because I walk in and I'm like, "Are you losing your mind? Do I have to put you in an institution?" I go, and the guy that he was actually talking to heard me say that. Hi, Nadia. Heard me say that, and he busted out laughing. And then when he said hello to me, I could tell he wasn't from like the United States. I'm like, he's from the UK, so he had that awesome language. I'm like, say my name. He's like, what's your name? And I'm like, Tina. And he's like, Tina. And well, I can't say it the way he said it. I'm like, oh, that is so cool. Oh, that sounds. We were talking about difference in fishing. I laughed so hard because I was like, I told Scott, I thought you were losing your mind. Yeah, he had such a nice accent. See, my foster son's from Mississippi. I just called my son, my foster son. He's been living in Wisconsin for almost 15 years now. He still got that twang. He calls me up. He's like, "Mama," because he's from the South. Mama. I just get a charge out of him. And then I always go, "What do you want?" Just call her. I'm like, "Yeah, there's all you want something. What do you want? Can I borrow the cooler?" It's pretty bad when you ask your children that when they first call. What do you want? I got the grandchildren this week because Diamond and Sam have their annual weekend getaway for their birthdays because both their birthdays are in July. So me and Scott give them a weekend. Instead of buying a gift for each one of them, we give them a free weekend with babysitting. So things like bugger. And this is their weekend. They're hoping because Diamond said she got like a thing from how is Kathy? She's fine. She's all right. Her sister's not doing too well. I don't know if you've seen her video. Her sister's not doing too hot, but she's taking it. Kathy's handling it one day at a time, but she's doing all right. She'll be having her um surgery on her knee pretty soon, so she's been waiting for that. Supposed to have that a long time ago, but go back happened. I don't like this color there. It's not bright enough. I shouldn't say it's bright enough. It blends in too much. But she's taking it one day at a time. Right, she's not. Oh, it's kind of late. Yeah, she's an hour ahead of me, so it's almost 2 o'clock. Yeah, it's 3. 3. Yeah. Okay. The crafting with the heart is Gloria. Night, Erin. Hope you sleep good. Yeah, there's so much happening. Can only take it one day at a time. The good Lord has a plan. I just don't understand it half the time lately. All right, good night, Lisa. Have a good day at work tomorrow. I'm gonna go use the little girl's room. I'll be right back. Ready? Did you guys miss me? Alright. If you're all looking for some good deals, BMA has a sale on Friday. Correct me if I'm wrong. Which I can't buy any because I spent my money. But I'll watch. Yeah. Yeah, uplifting card. Yeah. Yeah. I got one. I forgot to put it in the mail. It's right here. Forgot to put it in the mail. Her sister's name is Faith. I had to do some mixed media on it. But I forgot to get it in the mail today. So I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, Friday. I'm going to do little sections. Let's go on. Let's see. That's how I do my sections on these things. I just fold it, and I fold it, and I fold it again. Union Pacific. I ain't buying no more paper. I got so much paper. I have 3 boxes this all worth of paper. Anybody's looking for paper? I got paper. And there's vellum in there, and there's 8x8, and there's 5x7, 4x6, and a whole bunch of other stuff that I put in those boxes. I hope they sell. No, when you are you charging? What do you charge for the mini class there, Bima? I mean, you buy the kit. I've seen that. I heard you say something about Halloween, so it kind of piqued my interest. And how much should I save for the Halloween? Oh, God, I can't talk. Because I'm on a tight budget, so I have to save. So what should I save for the Halloween one? Because that caught my attention because I love Halloween. Mm. Oh, okay. So that little kit is 5 plus shipping. All right. Gotcha. My Halloween kit is $20 with free shipping. Gonna be a great kit. It is canvas book kit. Okay, I can save for $20. You might end up with that in your PayPal, and I'll let you know. Because what I'll do is I'll probably send it to you and say, "This is for October's kit. Pay it in advance." Excuse me. Mm. Oh, cool, Gloria. CPI. Your stuff's painting are awesome. I've seen you, and you did that on that like little TV tray thing that one time. I was like, wow. I remember that. Okay. See, I got a bunch of stamps I've been having in my eBay waiting watch list. So when I sold the boxes, so I got my stamps I've been wanting. They're all coming in this week. I can't wait. So that's where I spent my box money. I've been waiting to get these for a while. So I finally picked them up. Oh, so that one's gonna go there, and this one's gonna go here. Put this one in there. And yeah, okay, that should work out cool. That worked out good. Okay. I got one of my stamps in. I bought this one. Ain't it cool? Halloween Julie netting. Nutting. However you say it. Hey, little skeleton girl. I thought you were so cute. It's too. Good night, Nadia. Thanks for stopping in. Tina, did you see this suitcase I made? Oh, I don't remember. I am so far behind on watching people's videos. It's unreal. And if I did, I probably liked it because a lot of times I watch you ladies when I go to bed. I'll put you on my. Well, now I got this cool tablet my husband bought me, but I like the video. Usually, I'd watch things on my phone in bed, and I hate typing on it because I got fat fingers. So I'd watch a lot of videos when I was laying in bed. But I always liked the video. Just didn't comment. I might have, Gloria. I don't remember. Oh, I can leave that there. I have an idea for up there. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie. Alright. Put this away. I'll show you what I worked on today. I'll show you what I worked on the last few days. I'll get it. So I'm doing Donna's Julie Nutting's Take Swap, powered by Creativity. Where you have to do a Julie Nutting tag. And then you get a swap partner and you send a tag out. So I did that. This is what it turned out looking like. So this is my Julie Nutting tag for the swap. Oop. That's what that looks like. And it was, what was it? Yeah, I'll tell you the theme. Each month has a theme. This one was summer or barbecue. So I did it like a beach theme. I haven't been in any. I've went to Hobby Lobby once. Other than that, I've been home. Oh, and Tuesday morning once, and my Tuesday morning is closing, so they don't have anything that they're not even getting any trucks in at all. So I'm really bummed about that. Took me 3 years to get Tuesday morning in. Now they're closing my Tuesday morning. Thank you. Yep, so that's mine for the swap. So I did that on Sunday. Or Monday. And then I'm in this mixed media one. I did the cover of my mixed media, my big mixed media journal. But Sun and Moon has a challenge once a month. Which gives you a theme, and you have to roll with it and do what you want. Okay, so it was singing the blues. So this is my interpretation of singing the blues, and I wrote the whole song in the background. A song I googled singing the blues, and there was like so many, so I just picked one, and then I did that. I'll have to explain it in a video coming at the end of July. But that's my interpretations of singing the blues. That's what I worked on the last few days. And then I started making my mixed media index cards tonight while I was watching BMA. Now I just have to decorate them. But I want these to dry better because this is the sprays on here. And right now, and I did the markers, but if I want to do any of my other things on here, my pens, I'll ruin my pens. So I'll let them dry till probably sometime tomorrow. And then I'll finish them. And then over the weekend, I worked on my book. Yeah, I had this the right way. So I got these finished. Got that one in the book. Got that one in the book. And oop, this page. Got that one. Did that one. I messed this up. I'm gonna because I smeared. I had something on my hand, and when I went to press it down, I smeared on her. So I tried to fix it, and she looks like caca now. So I'm gonna try to go over her. Did that one, and there's this one, and this one's my favorite. I just love how she turned out. And then I got these colored. That one colored. And then I got this one colored. And I got this one colored. And then I'll work on the backgrounds. Oh, you finally colored the shirt? What shirt? Oh my god, I love these dolls. The Julie Nutty ones? Will you let me know if you want to destash them? I love the Julie Nutty. I use them a lot. They're my thing. I like my anything people wise. on the girl. Yeah. Yep, I remembered. Yeah, it wasn't this. No, this one. Yep. I forgot to color the shirt. Yep. Yep. I love mixed media. I think I have found my calling. I can sit and do mixed media all the time. Most people don't like mixed. I mean, I get to touch and go of mixed media. But I can do any craft. Well, I can do practically most crafts if I really put my head to it. But I'm enjoying the mixed media. I really enjoy the mixed media. I always think I'm doing these pages like this book, like what I showed Donna and my girls. So I always teach Diamond, yeah, I'll be shining down from heaven, looking at my kids throwing out my stuff. But Diamond said that girl, but those girls' images I colored, because Mom, I wouldn't throw that away. She told me the other day. Like my other book, I took the illusion class. I've been taking some of her classes, and I haven't taken any in the last couple weeks because I realized a lot that she was teaching I already knew. So I was like, I might as well put my money somewhere else. Uh-oh. Where did I go? Oh, but I did a lot of her classes online, but the last few that I realized none of mine gets thrown away. Grandson has laid claim to all that. My grandchildren said that. So, but I took a few of her classes, and I realized that I learned that I didn't have to take it. Read in the description. I didn't have to take a lot of her classes anymore because I knew what I was doing. I can't wait for Curly to let me make me a bundle of magazine things up. I'll have to talk to her about that because I can't. I have no magazines. I'm lucky I can find, and I'm not going to buy a bunch of magazines for me to tear up. And these are sayings I've been starting like, I have a, oh Jesus, I can't reach it. When I see a quote come across Facebook, I write them down. So then I'll do a page like this and put the quotes in. Like this one I have to finish because I'm not done with her yet. I need a color in here yet. This was out of a magazine that so I saw it at my doctor's office. The lady images? This? Or this? Or the flowered ones? Are you talking to girls? Hi, Sheriff Buford, how are you? Which girls? These? This one? These? Because those are, let me get it. You're talking these are the Prima Princesses watercolor pages. If that's what you're talking. There's 24 or 20 of them, I think. There's at least 20 of them because there's 24 and some. See, minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 20 images or 23 different images of the girls. And it's in this pack. It's watercolor, but I don't use the original, especially if I'm just putting them in a book. I can't sell them, but I can copy them for my own use. Because I checked with a lawyer. People are like, you can't do that. Well, guess what? I checked with an attorney. As long as I don't sell them, I can do that. But yeah, I took her class. I learned this from her class. This from her class. This is me just putzing. This was me. I stole this. Well, I didn't steal it. I asked. I was at my doctor's office, and I'm like, "Can I have this page? Have this magazine?" And she did. No, the doctor's office or our tax guy. Our tax guy thing. Now that I think about it, I don't remember. They told me to take the whole magazine. This is a hidden pocket. My book fell apart. This side pocket. Okay. Yep. Well, somebody told me I couldn't copy images, that I could get in trouble. The flower one, Steven. Yeah. So I checked with my friend that's his dad's an attorney. Diamond's friend's dad's an attorney. And he's like, what are you doing? All he said to me is, if I'm using it for my personal use, I can do it. Now, if I copy those images and put them on my Zibbet Store is selling those images in a pack, I could get in trouble. That's what at least he. This sucks because this really got me so mad. My book fell apart. And this is one layout. And then when you flip it, you see that one. And then I did this. There's a pocket. This was one of her classes. Joe tells me this, not my circus, not my monkey, all the time. So I wrote that there that day. I don't know what I wrote. This slides in it. Oh, did I glue this one? Yeah, I glued this one. But you can have this slide in and out. But I glued that. So nobody could read it because I had a really bad day that day. Just like this is just writing of me just about my day. You can't read this. You may get a word. I had Dama try to read this in the background. She's like, I can't read it. It looks like scribble. I'm like, good. No, the Halloween one. I was so mad when my book fell apart. But I found out why my book fell apart. Because I didn't take pages out and it was getting too big. So it was split. So I learned a lesson. I was so mad. And another one like that. Because I was like, are you kidding me? But I want to still do the cover. But what I'm thinking about doing, I got the cinch. I may put them all in a cinch. You can copy them as long as you do not try to sell them as is. Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he told me. He told me it'd be like me taking this because he's like, what are you talking about? So I showed him. We were like this, on Messenger. I said, these. If I took these and just ran these off like this and sold them on my store and recopied them, I could get in trouble. But if I take this image and recopy it and put it on something and make it my own, then I'm good to go. Because I was worried. Not if they sue me, they ain't gonna get much out of me. I'm poor. My friend Teresa sent me this because she knows I love coloring. And it's just Prima Princess's watercoloring book. Yeah, Prima Princess. They got 2 out. I want to get the next one. What? As long as you don't slam them. Yeah, I love them. But I'm like, I don't want to watercolor, and I don't want to use them. I want to use them over and over because I've colored these, I bet you, half a dozen times now. None of them ever look the same. So that's that one. That's from my class. And then in this book, back here, where is it? Okay. We did this. This was our week-long class. pocket. This one slides also. And then it slides. And then this flips up. This was about self-esteem. Mental awareness month. I think that was April. And this was her teacher. Delusion, Diane Riley. She does online classes right now because she's stuck at home. She can't travel. They're like $15. The weekend was $50. This one was $50. But I was taking her $15 classes every weekend. But I decided, yeah, a lot of the stuff that I already knew how to do. Where's my little one? My favorite one. Riley Roo. Riley Roo. Oh, Riley. I know she's had it. Riley's going to be the one that's going to want all my craft stuff. My youngest granddaughter. Because I swear to God, she was, yep. I'll have to ask her this weekend. I have a little one. Right here. Ooh, she's obsessed with this. I don't know what it is. But she likes looking through this book. I don't know why. But I thought she had it. So I did that one. Pretending I love her sayings. Diane's saying. These are all Diane rivalries in here. Pretending I'm a pleasant person is exhausting. As long as everything's exactly the way I want it, I'm totally flexible. Are you talking to me? Shut up and color that. Yeah. Everyone can be a butterfly, even a little monster. I can hardly wait to regret this. I will never be a well-behaved woman. When in doubt, put a bird on it. Change for no one and believe in who you are. It's better to take a risk than miss a moment of magic. Little monster guy. And then when this, you see how this right here is. Then you flip it up. It goes like that. And then I got a couple pages I can work on. And then I did this, and then I have one of my sayings. Another saying. And then back here. Hi, Cheryl. The little girl that I found on one of the Facebook groups. There was a little girl shopping during the quarantine or corona. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. So I put her there, and then it flips up, and then you got this one that says, "How do you color your hair when quarantined?" With crayons. And then I got some more up in it. But Riley just loves this little book. I don't know why. She's always looking through it. Oh, pretty Nana. I thought she had it lost again. But I swear my youngest granddaughter's going to be the one that's going to claim all my stuff. So, which is fine. She's always. She had a choice this weekend to stay with her because Diamond has 2 dogs. So the sister-in-law is staying out at Diamond and had the choice to stay at home with Aunt Cassie or come to Nana's. And Riley's like, I go to Nana's to craft. Yep. So the girls will be here this weekend. So it's going to be the girls' weekend. Dakota's staying with his aunt. Okay. Now, what do I want to do? But yeah, I think I found my gig with mixed media. I enjoy it so much. Like I said, if I could have did this stuff in high school in art class, I'd have been a straight A student. Kid you not. I hated art class because everything was about drawing. I couldn't draw. I still can't draw. You can give me a picture, you can draw it. I'll color it perfectly, but don't ask me to draw it. I can do trees. Oh shoot, messed up there. And there's no messing up in mixed media. Let's see, I accidentally went right down there. Whoopsie daisy. Live with it, deal with it. I really draw houses, trees, sick people, and that is with an art degree. What? Okay, need my beauty sleep. Bye, Cheryl. Charlene. Cheryl. I always say Charlotte. It's Charlene. Charlene. Cheryl. Cheryl's craftyworld.com. I screw up her name all the time, guys. And Mr. Bob. See, I remember Bob all the time because Kathy's husband's name is Bob too, but he's Santa Bob. Charlene. Charlene. Yeah, I can't draw. My granddaughter Allie can draw. I don't know where she gets it. If she has her brings her stuff. I gave her a drawing book because she's been drawing dragons. I think she does doing really well for 10 years old. She's going to be an author and her own illustrator in her book. So she's reading some book. I don't remember. Diamond said it on here the other night, and she's retaking that story she read and writing a little version of her own. And when she gets it done, I'm going to Shirley. Um, once she gets it done, I'm going to take it, send it to the company. It's already checked, and as long as it's for personal, that I'm not copywriting anything, that I'm gonna put it in a hardcover book for her. And I also wrote the author. And I told Diamond, I'm writing a person of paint pour splatter stuff. World metal. I'm your girl drawing never. I have. But I emailed the author of the book. And you know what she said? The author said, I can't even remember the author's name right now. Said she would like to see Allison's little, because it's some Dragon World books. And she's writing her own little story off what she read. And she's been doing it since March. And when she's done, she's up to chapter 4. And she's working on it all the time. And I told them, when she's completely done with it, I want to put it in a hardcover book. And Dem's like, Mom, but I think there's copyright causes. And I'm like, because she didn't write it. She's writing a version of a perspective of what she read, making her own story up of what she read. I said, like a book report? She goes, well, she's like, kind of. And I'm like, she goes, I don't think you can do that. I'm like, well, I'm going to write the author. So I found the author. I Googled it, found the author, found an email. I wrote her. You know what? She asked me for my granddaughter's email, and I'm like, I don't know if she has one, but she said she'd like to read what her perspective of her book, the book was. So I explained my granddaughter's 10 years old. She loves your books. She's writing her own little portrait of your books, and I'd love to what she's wrote from your books in her own little storyline, be able to put it in a hardcover book for her without getting in trouble. And she's also drawing the dragons herself. And the author wrote me back. I thought it was cool that they actually answered me for one was amazing, and then asked to actually read it when she's done. And they're like, yeah, because they're not copywriting. It's not word for word or something. I don't remember, but it was really cute. I thought it was awesome. And the writer. Oh God, I wish I could remember the name. Said that they did not want to discourage a child. So I said, well, I have the first four. She goes, can you email them to me? So I sent her the first four that Allie's written. She wrote back, she goes, no, these are awesome, that she's taking a point of view and coming up with her own little storyline from what she read. So I sent it to Diamond, and Diamond's like, oh my God, they answered. I'm like, yeah. Allie was like, oh my God, Dana, they answered you. See, I need new pasta. Where's my pad? Why? Before you send it to them, mail a copy to yourself and do not open the envelope. Why? Just curious. Ah, okay, gotcha. Good idea. Never thought of that. I think she's doing it. When I read it, well, I don't know anything about the full, the book she read. But when I read it, I told Diamond, I said, is this her concept of reading these books? And she goes, yeah. I said, these are amazing. I've never wrote like that. I never wrote like she is. She's 10. This is a child that they wanted to skip a grade, and I told them not to do it until she was at least in middle school. So I got smart grandchildren. Where they get it is not from their grandmother, that's for sure. I'm gonna try that real quick. See, I'd have never thought of that. I will do that before I email them. Because I haven't gave them the book. Cool. Yeah, because they said, well, once she finishes it, we would love to read it. And I'm like, okay. I would have never thought of that. Because Diamond emails me a new chapter every time Allie finishes it. And I told Diamond, I am not printing this out until I email it. I am not printing this out until she's totally done. Because I told Diamond, I got to figure out how I can print just so many, like the first 4 chapters. And then if she sends me another, I told Diamond, because she said Diamond doesn't know how to just send the newest chapters. So I told Diamond to quit emailing or quit printing. So I've been reading it as she's writing it. See, I never thought of that. Thank you, B-Mom. I will make sure I do that. Okay, let me redo these. Then I'll put it in the safe. Yeah, we had to deal. Allie loves fictional stories, mythical fictional stories. And you guys ever hear of Siren Man? It's like that. Well, she didn't know that. We don't know how it got. How Allie was able to see it, but she read it, and she had nightmares. Siren Man coming. So it's like oh, what the heck were those girls that believed in that guy that in the woods and they stabbed her here in Wisconsin, like that mystical. So we had so, and the thing is, Diamond was mad because it was a kid's site. Slender Man, yeah, the Slender one, yeah. But this one's called, yeah, Slender Man. That's the one where the girls stabbed that girl here in Wisconsin. But this is like that. And Diamond lets Allie. It was supposed to be this fictional story site made for kids. Well, guess what? It somebody got through the protection, and oh, Diamond was so mad. Diamond, it freaked Allie out, freaked her out. She had nightmares. So Diamond, I'm like, well, Diamond. Then if it happened once, it'll happen again. So now Diamond took it off. She can't do it. She can't go on the site. But now there's Siren Man. I was like, what the hell? See, I usually go outline in black, and then and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna add color. So I end up going over the black and then re-adding it. Yeah. Good night, Gloria. Yeah, I got a half an hour, and it's I'll get off. Yeah. You're pretty smart, Beamon, to know this kind of stuff. I'm gonna go to you if I ever need a legal question. All right. Hold on. Wait. Wait. Half an hour. I'm going on for 2. I've been on an hour and 37 minutes, so about 20 minutes left. Then I'm calling it quits for the night, and I'm gonna go relax in a hot tub and go because my husband will be getting up here in an hour. Yeah, because then I'll go to bed. I'll probably watch some TV. Play. Then I'm just chilling. I used to go to bed about 4 o'clock. Then I'm up by 11. I'm a 4-hour sleeper, guys. I'm a baby. I don't remember who said that the other night. How do you sleep? Every 4 hours. But once I'm up during the day, I'm up. But if I go to bed at 11 o'clock, I'll be up by 2. That's how I am. Yeah. But I don't sleep normal. I never have. My mom said I drove her absolutely crazy as I was a kid. I've always had this problem. But I never fell asleep at school. And if I take a cat nap and refresher, I can be up for 8 hours before 8 to 6. That one day, Scott said I took a 25-minute cat nap, and I was up for 14 hours before I went back to sleep. Yeah, that's me. 3 or 4 hours. Yep. I feel like that baby that has to get up every 2 hours for a feeding, or every 4 hours. I always told my mom, and I'm a night owl. I've always worked. I told Scott one year, I'm like, why don't you find a day job so I can go work at nights? But every shift he ever got was nights, Somebody had to be home with the kids. It's always been that way. I've always been that way. I don't know why. Even before I had my accident, I asked my mom, well, did I change sleeping habits after I had my accident, maybe? Because I'm thinking, I was in a hospital for 6 to 8 weeks at a time when I was a kid, and they always wake you up. So I thought maybe that's why. And she goes, no, even when you're a baby, till you end up in a hospital. My mom said she'd walk the floor with me and walk the floor with me. And then I got real sick and I ended up in a hospital when I was 7 months old for 8 weeks. And then when they brought me home, I was a whole different baby. She said it took her almost 3 months to finally sleep through the night because I was sleeping through the night. But then I hit like 2, 3 years old. I'd get up and I'd get up in the middle of the night on a clockwork. My body crashes is what Scott calls it. And my doctor, like the sleeping pills they gave me, they ain't working. Brand new prescription. I'm gonna quit. So I don't know. He's got to change something. I quit drinking my cat. Well, tonight I didn't, but all last week I quit drinking caffeine at 6 o'clock at night. So if I wanted to take my sleeping medication, I'd take it at 11. Nope, didn't do it. That's still up. That Trizon or whatever they have. What the hell's it called? Trazodone ain't doing squat. I told Scott I said he wants me to take 2. 2 didn't cut, and I ain't taking no more than that. What's happening to everybody? We're just sitting there chit-chatting. I just did this little quick page. It's kind of weird, but it's cool. I don't like what I did to his head. Yeah. Yeah. So I give up. I told Scott I ain't taking any medication. I don't like taking medication as it is, but to take a medication that's supposed to help you sleep and it don't work, what's that say? Works for a few days and then it's like my bot. I said to Scott, I said, weird is good. I said to Scott, I get that, because see how I ended up having a child, my daughter. is I was on birth control. Okay. And I didn't know that your body could become immune to stuff. Well, yeah, I found that out once they told me I was pregnant. I'm like, how's that possible? I'm on the pill. And I swallowed that puppy like clockwork. Not that I was promiscuous or anything. And I ended up with a baby. And I found out that after a while, you can come immune to your birth control. Well, guess what? That happened to me. That's how I ended up with my daughter. So I said to Scott, I wonder if I'm that type of person that medication, but you wouldn't think a week would make that. That if I'm that type of person that's body says, nope, you can't take this, you're not sleeping. That, I'm trying to figure out the wording, that my body's like, nope, it ain't working, we're not doing it, you're not, that I come to, I can't think of the word I want to use. Because I've been taking this trizone for over 3 months now, and it's as needed, and it doesn't help. So he said, oh, we'll change you from 100 milligrams to 200 milligrams. It didn't do nothing. I don't like it. I didn't like I did that, so I'm going to add that something to the top of that. I don't like it. Ooh, what's that? No. Oh, I can't think of the word I want to use. I hate when my brain does that. Immune? Is that it? Immune to it? Is that the word? No sleeping meds work for you either? Yeah, it's like they work for like 2 days and then boom. I've been not trying to take these off and on since April. Or no, March. March. And then when I finally talked to him, he upped my prescription. Nope, didn't work. All I do is get like a cotton mouth feeling. So I told Scott I'm not taking them. I'm not refilling it either. Because that's what I get. It's like a really bad cotton mouth. Oh, I should put flour. Really bad cotton mouth. So I stopped. Yep. But I do tell you this, cello, because I have that bursitis on my thighs right now. And the doctor that wants to give me the shots, he is so backed up. Yeah. Yeah. But because I need to get cortisone shots in my hip for the bursitis. But the doctor that I have to admit, he felt so bad for me. But because I go to my general doctor, he told and to get into the another doctor to have this shot in my hip because they told me to make arrangements that I can't be alone, I can't drive, blah 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 blah. So I'm like, Diamond, I'm gonna need you. If Dad works nights, I have to take the appointment when I get it. 60 days. That he figures before he could get me in. He is so far. The doctor told me he is so backlogged because of the coronavirus. And then I'm on like Facebook Messenger, but I think it was Zoom or Yum or whatever. Diamond came over to help me get it all worked out. It was my regular doctor. The doctor that is going to give me shots. We're discussing a plan for me. Well, I said to my doctor, I said, I can't deal with this at night, I said, or during the day now. It's affecting me during the day. I've done all the exercise you told me to. So he gave me this prescription called Celocoxin. It's working. I said, because he called, I have had it a week, and I take it twice a day. It's supposed to take the swelling down, because my whole problem was I couldn't lay on it. I couldn't walk, and then I'd get these sharp shooting pains, double triple sometimes feel like a Charlie, and I would step on my feet and it would hurt. It's all because of this. Well, this medication is doing something. It's not a painkiller because my doctor knows I don't want to be doped. I told him, I said, I don't want anything that dopes me up where I can't function or I won't take it. If I feel funny, I won't do it. So this is an anti-inflammatory, and he called Monday. He called yesterday to see, because I've been on it a week, to see if I noticed if I had any side effects, if I could see a change. And I'm like, yeah, I ain't having those sharp shooting pains in a minute when I do fall asleep that are waking me up, tears running down my cheeks. We're good. I said, because I can't ride my bicycle right now, because I'd be all over. Because I like riding a bicycle. And usually all summer long, I'll ride bicycle. And I couldn't even ride my bicycle. I went to the gas station on my bicycle and ended up walking my bicycle home. I couldn't ride my bicycle. And that's when I said to Seth, I can't deal with this anymore. Yesterday was a bad day for me. Because Saturday, I overdid it in the pool with the grandkids on 4th of July. If I overdo it, I pay for it later. You know, everybody knows that feeling, right? And, yeah, yesterday was bad. I was supposed to. Yeah. I have a cool doctor, though. My doctor, I love my doctor, Dr. Kawasaki, because he understands me. Ugh. But I will be right back. See, I have a bad hip. I have a deformed hip. My hip's not deformed wrong one from birth. And that's the one I also got hit on that side when I was 10 from a car. Yeah. So, yeah. Like I said to my dad told me, I don't think you'll have any illnesses when you're older because you had them all when you were a kid. But I said, but my bones hurt. He goes, well, we knew that was going to happen. Because they knew I'll probably get a hip replacement eventually. Plus, it didn't help falling down the stairs. Yeah, I got arthritis in my hip as well. But yeah, I have my socket in my hips formed wrong. I was in a bracing thing. Yeah, I had a tough beginning in my life, as my dad told me. I was in a brace. My mom says plaster bracing with a. She showed me pictures of me, and I was like, "Oh my God!" She goes, "Yeah, yeah." Oh shoot! Why am I doing that? I did that again. Catching myself here. But yeah. I said to my doctor, because I said, if I'm going to eventually need a hip replacement, why don't they do it now? I'm 48 years old. He goes, insurance. That's all he said to me. Because he said he would do it, but insurance are like, no, wait till they're like 65. Basically, my doctor talks like that. He don't. Yeah. Because, but this new doctor I'm going to, before I get my shots, is going to wants me to update my x-rays. And he wants to look at himself to see if there's a different procedure we could do for my hip. Because it didn't help 10 years ago. I fell down my basement stairs and really messed up my sciatica nerve. Yeah. Did not help me at all. That's why my husband always says he wants to take pool noodles and pool noodle the house because I'm such a klutz. I'm accident prone, big time. He did it as a joke because I bought pool noodles for the pool, and she stopped here, and I woke up and he had doorways, which he had certain things, doorway, my craft door. Well, I do have a pool noodle on my filing cabinet that's at the end of my table because I keep hitting it. So he pool noodled that, and I'm like, oh my God, I laughed so hard. I should have took pictures because it was funny. Because Diamond bought like 20 pool noodles last year. After the summer season last year, and she showed up here, and Scott was standing, and he's like, "What the hell are you doing with all the pool noodles?" She goes, "They're General Dollar. They're only a quarter a piece," so she bought all they had. So Scott took a few, when I woke up, they purposely him and Diamond pool noodled the house. Oh, Scott tells me that all the time. Put me in a giant hamster bubble. It's like my husband checks me before we go out because I always have paint on me somewhere. Like right now, oh, see, look at my arms. Of course, my hands. I had a lady one day at the Dollar Tree. I mean, she was sweet. I washed, okay, but you know how it leaves the mark? Must have got some like purple, blue on my arms. Oh, see, that's the thing. The only fracture I did fracture my hip. See, when I fell down the stairs 10 years ago, I made a mistake thinking I only bruised my tailbone. I fractured my tailbone and fractured my hip, and I didn't know it. And I lived with that pain. And I was going to a chiropractor thinking I just needed adjustment. Well, guess what? He basically was not, I was re-breaking my fractures. And I lost control of my body. My legs started like this, shaking one night. I heard this like crack as I was in the bathroom. But ended up, but I laughed. So I'm at the Dollar Tree and I got all these little, like, they look like a bruise, and they weren't a bruise. And this lady goes to me in the middle of the aisle. She goes, "Ma'am." And I'm like, "Yes." And I didn't get it. I had some, like a mark on my side of my cheek too. She goes, "Ma'am." And I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "I don't need to be rude, but I would not feel good with myself if I did not talk to you." And I'm like, "Oh." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And I'm thinking, what? You know, in my back of my head, I'm like, "What?" She goes, "I am a volunteer at the crisis center, and we can help you." And I'm like, "Help me how?" And she goes, "You got a shiner." And she goes, "And you have bruises on your arm. If you're in a relationship, we can help you get out of an abusive relationship." And I start laughing. She looks at me, she goes, and I'm like, "No." I said, "No, no, no, no. I'm sorry. I am not in an abusive relationship," I said. And so I get my phone out and I look at my phone, and here I had a spot underneath my cheek where I must have had paint, and I must have just wiped it enough where it looked like it was a bruise. And then, of course, I look at my arms. I'm like, "Oh my God, ma'am, thank you for your concern. I'm glad, you know." I said, "But that's paint." I said, "I am not in an abusive relationship. If my husband laid a hand on me, he'd be buried 6 feet under by now." Oh, no, no. I said, and I went like this. I kind of licked my finger and I went like this, so it moved. And she was like, "Oh." She's good at dyeing at paper. I saw some of her stuff. That's awesome. Yeah, I make my own. It's got a thing going there. You ever had any of it? No, never bought any of the paper. Nope. Are you talking to me or Mary? Ah, Mary. Do you ever see my Hi Sabrina? Have you ever seen my food coloring Christmas dye paper? I did it with food coloring green and red. It turned out awesome. Oh, Tina, you forgot to sing. Oh, no, you, Tina. Oh, thank you. Hi, Sabrina. You're up early. Are you at the campsite? How was Zach's birthday? Did I miss Zach's birthday? No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Did he have a good birthday? Oh. You know, I'm going to hoard it before I use it, B Mom. Because I'll probably hoard it and stare at it for the longest time before I'll touch it. That's half my problem. I'm a hoarder. Like Tim Holtz, when you said Tim Holtz, I'm like, oh yeah, Tim Holtz, awesome. And then I look up on my wall and I got Tim Holtz hooks. Three of those, those Dollar Tree hooks, where the stickers hang from that say $1 on top of them. You had a good birthday. That's good. Those strips, you can hang stuff on. Exactly. Hey, look at this. I'll get it. I'll get one. My Timmy. Like I need Timmy. I got 3 of these full of Timmy. And Joe laughs at me. I got 3 of these little Dollar Tree hooks full of Timmy. Timmy. That's not included in his paper dolls and stuff. Okay. But Joe laughs at me because I won't. She goes, "You get your Tim stuff." I'm like, "Oh," because I only get it when it's on clearance, or when Tuesday morning gets it real cheap, or when I find a good sale, and then I hoard it because I'm like, but but I've gotten to use. I've used it. Oh, guys, guess what I got? I got another guitar. Hoda broke his guitar and he gave it to me. I said, "You didn't break that on purpose for me." And he's like, "No, I had to glue it. This came off." So I'm going to be I don't want this plastic on here, so I'm going to see if Scott can try to figure out how to get that off without breaking it. And that without breaking it right there. And I'm going to do another one of these. So I'm going to do another steampunk guitar. With that, I'm not going to do. Hard to get anything in that hole because it's a bit smaller. A lot smaller. So I got another guitar. That's what I'm thinking. Because it's probably just cheap glue. Because it's only one of those little play guitars. And I'm going to sand it a little bit. And then I'll just the living hell out of it. Because I had to glue this back. And it came up not too bad glue job on it still. E6000 I used. So. But by the time I'm done with it, you'll never know it was glue. Yeah, that's what I figured. Because the last time I had him to remove something, he cut it. He went in and got it right off on there. But yeah, I can't wait to do another one. Riley's. I said, how's Riley's? Riley's still in one piece. Diamond said she's a girl. She don't rough up her toys like the boy did. You think? I think it's overpriced for junk. Oh, Tim Holtz. I do too. Yep, I know. But we're having a conversation. Everybody's talking, so I might as well just. If you don't mind me gabbing, I'll sit here and gab for a while. It doesn't matter to me. Why are you going back on? Just reminding you. Yep. I think his stuff is overpriced too for Tim Holtz. And I only have ever bought it if I can get it at 40%. It's my job. Hell no. If I can get something I want, like I just bought his tags at 50% off or 40% off at Joann's. I've never bought something at Tim Holtz regular price. If I can't get it with a coupon or get it on clearance, I don't buy them. And I photocop all his paper dolls. I was so Diamond bought me. She thought she was doing me a favor, surprising me. She was at Joann's and she bought me a set of his paper dolls because she thought they were new releases, which they were. They were one of his 2020s. Got them back here, and I was looking through them. Out of the whole pack, there was only 4 new ones of the paper dolls. I was like, what? How can you claim these are new releases if there's only 4 new ones out of the whole pack? I was so mad. So I had her take them back. Because the lady in the store told me that. Because I didn't know she was doing that, or I would have told Diamond. But she wanted to surprise me. I can't believe there's 10 people up at this hour with us, Bimo. Who's all in here? Say hi. Say hi. I know Sabrina's here. I know Mila's here. I know Mary's here. I know Jennifer's here. Who else is here? That's 4 people. I have a lot of lurkers right now, which is okay. I need to watch hours, so let's go. Okay, I missed something. What's... I actually use Amy's page exclusive in all my journals. Oh, that's cool. TM has gobs of Timmy tape right now. See, my Tuesday morning is closing, and me and Diamond stopped there Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? One day last week, and I asked. Yep, I know they are. And they're not getting any more truckloads into my Tuesday morning because they're closing my store. So what's in the aisle is what's in the aisle, and I've never really felt much at my Tuesday morning. The only time I really got good Tim Holtz stuff at Tuesday morning is when I mentioned it to a friend of Diamond's that worked there, and before he put it out on the floor, he called me. Yeah. I stopped in there looking for those those like gelato things you have. That King Art, whatever. I had it wrote down. It's in my purse. And then I pulled up your video and showed them. They're like, we probably won't get any of that in. They told me straight up. King Art, yeah. Yep. I'm like, I am so, it's not, I like the Tuesday morning because once in a while, if I'd see someone, copy my old family photos and use them instead of his dolls. Well, I don't know. Yep, that's what I said. I don't buy them anymore. Yeah, please let me know. Because I get every 2 weeks that gets paid, and I get $25 every 2 weeks to miss. And actually, it depends how much bill. And we're We're all caught up on every bill we have. Isn't that nice? So I get a little bit more spending money every 2 weeks. But it's not like I really need them because I got a drawer full of gelatos that I got on a good deal. But yeah, they said they're not getting any more truckloads. Matter of fact, she was telling me things. I think she told me by September they're having this store closed, and stuff that don't sell in this store is going to be shipped to stores that are staying open. I'm like, so there ain't going to be this big out of business sale. Yeah. Hey, I do pretty good on what I get. I do pretty good on my little allowance. I call it my wifely allowance. But because I'm like, I'm going to hit Tuesday morning. I was going to save for Tuesday morning when they're like going out of business. They ain't going to have a going out of business sale on the internet. Oh, yeah. That's like I said, I love his stuff. Don't get me wrong. It's cool, but I can find a lot of stuff. I'm looking for a toe tag image. I want a toe tag image for Halloween. I can't find a toe tag image. Toe tag, like you put on a corpse. I don't know. See, I'm not good at putting Google. The diamond says I suck at putting stuff in Google to find something. I really suck. Because I'll make copies of the one I get and I'll use it over and over. Because I have an idea in my head for Halloween with a tool. Just like the tickets. You'll see me buy them when I use those white tickets up that I bought from you. I already was making stuff for it. I put them. Shoot. As soon as I run out, I'll have another order for white tickets because I ain't buying. Ugh. But my buddy told me I can take his tickets from his raffle. Yeah. Well, I did all these. I can't forgot I did these. Is this looking? I don't know. I forgot I did these when I first got my printer. These are all butterflies off Google Image. I have loads of these, so I'm gonna destash some of these. I'm only charging 50 cents a bag. I got 4 of them. So I get so many of them. That's what I did when I was watching you and Laura tonight. An autopsy report too. See, I'm not in the junk journals, so I wouldn't probably use that. But a toe tag, I got an idea. But these are all butterflies I got off Google. So I fussy cut it. I'm watching you and Laura tonight, and I got them in a little bag. I figure when I have my auction, I'm going to see if I can sell them. Because or I might give them in a giveaway. I don't know yet. But I forgot I had those until I was looking for my Jane Davenport paper, which I still haven't found yet. Oh, Bima. My blood was boiling Sunday. I'll have to message you about somebody. Oh, is my blood boiling? Well, I don't mind fussy cutting. I bought the scan and cut to save that time. The scan and cut to me was a pain in the ass, so I don't use it. I use it for other stuff, but when it comes to that stuff, I sit here when I'm watching a video of fussy cut. And I got 2 types of scissors I fussy cut with. These little tiny ones and my Tim Holtz ones. But I think I'm going to call it. Go take my bath. It's 3 o'clock. My husband will be up here in an hour. Oh. Oh, cool. Thank you. Awesome. Yep. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. Thank you so much. So have a good, it's Wednesday, right? Have a good Wednesday, everybody. Night, everybody. Thanks for the thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. I may be on. If I can't sleep, I'll probably come back on. I don't know. Depends on what movie I get into. John Wayne, love John Wayne. I watch John Wayne. He'll put me to sleep. I like his voice. Yeah, it's a weird thing. But I could watch John Wayne over and over. Because you cut it down, file folder, and print it. It's really cool. Yeah, I do. I have lots of file folders. Matter of fact, my father-in-law just gave me a mess load of file folders because he's been going through his filing cabinet. He had them all in his recycle. I'm like, Dad, what are you doing with those file folders? I'm recycling them. I'm like, yeah, you are, right to your daughter-in-law. Oh, you want them? I'm like, yeah. So good night, everybody. Bye. Good night, lurkers. Yep.